Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Friday morning to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today, we are in week 14 of our Madden NFL 24 Create-A-Player franchise for the Tristan Yannick series, and we are officially on the road in Atlanta, Georgia, the host of the 1996 Summer Olympics. So the Atlanta Falcons, they are 8-4 and they are still in the playoff picture. So they were still in the number 7 seed. I think it still stands the same on the other sides. So I think it changed it up a little bit. So it was the Steelers at the number 7 for the AFC. Now they're at the 6. So if they win more games than the Browns and the Browns win one or two more games and lose quite a bit, they'll still be in, but they won't be at a higher playoff ranking. So our projected opponent will probably be the LA Chargers once Super Bowl hits. So we're going to be at the Mercedes-Benz Arena, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. So we'll show you the uniforms and we'll see you at kickoff. All right, so the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they're going to be wearing their 1997 through 2012 style uniforms on the road with the pewter pants. And actually, we're going to use pewter shoes this time because the Falcons are also a red team. So they're going to be wearing their 1990s black classic home uniforms. So that's what they basically wore in Super Bowl 33 against Denver, to whom they had unexpectedly lost to. So we'll see you guys at kickoff.
Today, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Keep in mind, I'm not really a fan of the Falcons' current uniform, so I try to use, like, this uniform, for instance, and their 2003 through 2019 style uniforms.
As we'll see Desmond Ridder and the Atlanta Falcons taking on Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
So here we are in Atlanta, Georgia, at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, which is a really nice retractable roof, by the way, which opened up back in 2017. So it's not even that old. It's like 6 right now as of currently. But they returned this one. They get stopped down to the 32. Cordell Patterson, who was a one-hit wonder when he played for the Minnesota Vikings return-wise. But now we do get to see Desmond Ridder of Atlanta going to be stepping onto the field. He's going to step back to pass, and that is going to be an incompletion. So now this will result in a second down. So we have 2 players out for the season as of right now. So second down and 10, they're going to step back. And that is indeed a first down. I honestly thought we were going to get an INT with 2 defenders. I think it was Mac Hollins that got that reception, but it is now a 1st and 10 out of the way. So they're going to drag down the running back, and that's a gain of about 9. Bijan Robinson, 14 carries, 62 yards last week. No touchdowns, but he'll probably get quite a bit of touchdowns along the line. So this is a second down and 1. So they're going to hand this off to, I think, one of their wide receivers, DeAndre Carter. That's 3rd and inches. And they're at the 24. So they're basically a first down away from getting it into the red zone. And they do get a first down, so they're stepping up and moving the chains. We're going to blitz. So it looks like that they're going to hand this off to Bijan Robinson, and Robinson gets stopped at the 14. That is about a gain of roughly 5 yards on that play, so second down and about 5 yards to get the first down. So they're actually going to hand this off to Desmond Ritter, or not Desmond Ritter, Bijan Robinson. So I'm going to be saying Desmond Ritter a lot since he's the quarterback. So it's already now 3rd and 5. And Desmond Ritter, he's going to throw this pass out to Cordell Patterson. That is not going to be a complete. It is a completed pass, but it will not be a first down. So 4th and 8, Atlanta is going to take their field goal opportunity just about right now. And this is the first time all season that we have been trailing in the first quarter. All right, so now we're ready to return the kickoff. The Falcons just scored a field goal, and Tampa Bay will actually be ready to return this kickoff. And oh wow, Antoine Whitfield Jr., he is going to take this one all the way straight into the end zone for a Buccaneers touchdown. So now they get the lead. Atlanta had the lead for roughly like less than 30 seconds, but now Tampa Bay has struck back, and they got their first points of the game by using that kickoff return for a touchdown. Buccaneers up 7-3. All right, so it is now a first down and 10. So Atlanta down by 4. They're going to step back to pass with Desmond Ritter, and Ritter loses the football, and it looks like Shaq Barrett is actually going to get this fumble recovery for a touchdown for Tampa Bay, and it is now going to be an indefinite 15-3 lead. So Atlanta gets their first turnover of the game here. So now we're going to run it, and we do get this in for 2 extra points. All right, so now this is going to be a first down and 10. 15-3 is the score right now, and they're going to throw this football out. That is going to be a second down and 10. So 15-3 so far is the score here in Atlanta, Georgia, the capital of the state, rather. And Devin White gets a sack, 3rd down and 19 for the Atlanta Falcons. We're going to use his own coverage, and our defense has been looking great all season long. And you know what they say, defense does in fact win championships. And that Buccaneers team 21 years ago definitely proved it on the list. So 4th and 27, and we just got sacks along the lines. Ryan Neal picked up one. So it's about 4th and 27. It wouldn't have been really possible to have them return it all the way, but this is a first down and 10. So we're stepping onto the field. Mayfield, it looks like we're going to probably do like a kind of like a deep pass, maybe do a verticals of some sort. So we're going to use the 4 verticals. And Tristan Yannick is on the far left. And I'm going to fire this all the way out to Yannick. And Tristan Yannick slides on in, scores the first offensive touchdown of the game for the Buccaneers. And it's now going to be 23-3. All right, so now this is 23-3 here in Atlanta, Georgia. So now 2nd down and 11 for the Falcons, and they're in fact going to run this football, and that is going to be at least a 3rd down and 5. So 3rd and 5 for the Falcons, and they're trying to get their first touchdown of the game. So they're going to get a reception here, and it's already 23-3. And Devin White has made 3 tackles. He did get a sack, though, in this one, so that's pretty unique in one end. But they're going to step back, and that's going to be an incompletion. But we're going to blitz here for the defense. And it is now 2nd down and 10. So it's 2nd down and 10. Actually, it's 3rd and 1. So 3rd down and 1. We're blitzing here on the defense. So it unfortunately means that they're going to run it with Bijan Robinson. Does Robinson get it in? They're probably going to say no. But are they trying to at least convert a fourth down into a first down? Probably. But we get an INT. We're going to take this one all the way. Take it all the way. Take it all the way. Fourth down conversion leads to a pick six. So Buccaneers are now up 30-3 here in Atlanta, Georgia. So they just read the quarterback there and they just take it all the way. So it's now 30-3. So we're going to take a break. All right. So we're going to do a play action pass. First down and 10. And Mayfield, he's going to actually step back to pass. Actually, he's actually going to run it. So he, in fact, does get a first down. All right. So now this is going to be a first and 10. We're stepping back. I'm hoping I can get a first down here with Devin White, and I get a touchdown with Devin White. So this is already now 37. It's going to be 37-3. I was going to do a 2-point conversion, but my finger already clicked on the X, so that was too late there. All right, so now this is going to be a first and 10. So they're going to step back, and Kyle Pitts actually gets that reception there. So it is now a first and 10. So 37-3. Buccaneers are just playing like the Buccaneers. Like, Falcons are taking timeouts. So they look like, so if they lose and maybe the Giants or the 49ers win, they will probably take their spot, but it is a 3rd down and 5 anyway, so we're going to blitz on the defense. So about 37 seconds are left in the first half, and the Falcons are just stepping up. So I did forget to tell you that Carlton Davis, during one of our breaks, got an INT for Tampa Bay. So they're going to actually get a sack on this play. We're going to take or Atlanta was going to take their final timeout. It doesn't look like they got much time left to really score one touchdown anyway. But they're going to step back. And is this officially going to be a first down? They're going to say no. So end of the first half, 37-3, Tampa Bay is winning. All right, so Tampa Bay is ready to return another kickoff. So now 40-3 is the score right now here in Atlanta. So we've had a miraculous first half, an amazing first half, actually. We had a kickoff return for a touchdown, a fumble recovery for a touchdown, a pick six all in all, and quite a bit of sacks taken in this one. So Mr. Baker Mayfield, he is going to throw this pass out to, intended for Tristan Yannick, number 25, but that will be his first incomplete pass of the game. I wasn't even certain what to do there, so I must have thrown an incompletion there. So I wasn't even paying attention to what play I wanted to do and what play I wanted to really set up for. This is now 3rd and 10 for Tampa Bay. So Tampa runs it. Mayfield, does he get the first down? Most likely not, but this is going to result in a 4th and 2. I am not going to take an opportunity to punt not to punt the football, but step back to pass, use the lob pass, and I think it's going to be too high. That's going to be an incompletion, so this is going to result in a 1st and 10 for Atlanta. So they're now at the 36-yard line or 38-yard line, but they're going to throw this pass. It is incomplete, but it's now second down and 10. So I think the Falcons are just allowing the sacks, and they just fumble the football immediately anyway. So 2 INTs, by the way, and with 4 minutes 7 seconds left in the third, Tampa Bay steps back to, or is playing some D here, but they gain about 8. So they gain about 8 yards, and that's actually, they're going to try to convert on 4th down anyway. So it is 4th and 2, and I think, do they get a first down? Most likely yes. And the Falcons might be on the verge to get their very first touchdown of the game, for them. So now they're going to step it up 10 yard, at the 10-yard line, first down and 10. They're only 10 yards away from getting a touchdown. So what can they do? They got to have open receivers, and the Falcons do get their first touchdown of the game. So it's now 37-9, and they're actually going to take it, and it is blocked. So I think Antoine Whitfield Jr., he is in fact going to take this one all the way, and he's going to dive on in. I think that's going to wind up being a 2-point conversion for the Buccaneers. I don't get why they call it a 2-point conversion. It deserves to be a touchdown because they had blocked the field goal, or maybe because they had scored the touchdown afterward. They just scored the additional 2 points. So now it's our time to shine and have possession of the football. So now it is 39-9, and Antoine Whitfield Jr. is ready to return. So it looks like he's not going to really gain much, maybe at the 27, maybe. So this is now going to be a first down and 10. So we're going to use a play action pass play. I'm thinking about using Devin White here. So Baker Mayfield, he's stepping back, and he's going to throw this one out to Devin White himself. So Devin White, he's going to break some tackles, and he gets stopped down maybe at the 31. So this is going to be a first down and 10. So it looks like Baker Mayfield is going to throw this football, and it looks like that Devin White's going to get a first and goal. So they're only at the 7-yard line anyway. So Baker Mayfield, it looks like he's going to step back to pass, and he's going to throw this one, and that is going to be a touchdown for Devin White, and it's going to be 46-7. All right, so it is now a first down and 10. Mac Hollins was his name that got the touchdown, and Kyle Pitts, who is the Florida product, gets a first down and 10. So 2 INTs and 1 touchdown for Desmond Ridder today. And where have we been throwing this football? How have we been getting sacks along the lines? And Tampa Bay recovers the fumble. So it is now a first down and 10. We're going to use a screen pass anyway, and I'm hoping we could either run or pass the football, but I'm going to use a juke move either way, and I'm going to end up getting a first down and 10. They are down at the 35, so I'm not going to really use – I might just use a halfback flip screen pass play. I think I might just use maybe Chris Godwin maybe or something. So they're going to throw this one out. That's going to be a first and 10. So they're going to step it up here. So 18 seconds remain in the third. Atlanta is still on defense, and I get sacked, unfortunately. So this is a 2nd and 14 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So we're at the fourth quarter right now. So 46-9 is the score here in. I didn't count that as a 2-point conversion, but how did we get 46 points in the first place anyway? So he did get a blocked PAT anyway. So now it is a 3rd and 17 for the Tampa Bay Bucks. So Tampa Bay, they're just scrambling the football. I don't want to get sacked here. I can run another way, so I get sacked on 4th and 26. So I don't want to take a long field goal anyway. I want to get first down. So I don't know if I am going to or not get a first down, but if I don't, I don't. That's all right. But we're down at the 25. Or they're down at the 25, excuse me. But this is a 1st down and 10. So 1st and 10, they're going to throw this pass, and I think we're going to be called for a roughing the passer call. So they're going to obviously accept the first down, and it's on Antoine Whitfield Jr., who had a kickoff return for a touchdown in this game so far. He's been pretty much a star player along the line. So now they're going to step back, and they're going to step up to the plate. So 9th ranked season-wise, 108 passing yards today by Desmond Ridder himself. 2nd and 8, so it looks like that if they're going to step back to pass, it looks like that they're going to use Bijan Robinson for the reception, and this is now a 3rd down and 5, so we're going to blitz on the defense. So this is a 3rd and 5, and honestly, they're going to throw this pass. That is going to be a 1st down and 10. Drake London actually gets the reception on that play. So Atlanta, they're moving the chains here. They want to get their 2nd touchdown of the game, but it's now going to be a 2nd down and 10. So Tampa Bay, they're looking really fierce right now. They're looking real fierce, actually, but they're going to step back. And this is going to be an interception. So I'm thinking that this will be a pick 6. And I'm actually going to hand it off to Lavonte David. So Lavonte David is now going to get a touchdown. So it's technically an interception, but he had fumbled it. So I think it might be listed as interception return for touchdown. But Desmond Ridder with 3 INTs today. And McCollum just hands it off to the Lavonte David, and it's now going to be 54-9. We will see you guys, or actually we're going to take a break, and then we'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. So we're going to hand this off to them, and it's going to be 54-9. Oh, snap. I got an interception. So now I'm thinking I might take another pick 6, and I'm just going to truck it, and I'm just going to roll on over, and it's now going to be 62-9. So the Buccaneers are just the empowering team of the NFL. 6 turnovers by Atlanta today. And I think we're going to not get this in, so it's going to be 60-9 either way. Oh, wow, another INT. This time it is Byron Jones, and he had the interception return for a touchdown last episode, if you guys didn't recall. But now we're going to try to do a 2-point conversion So hopefully I can actually get this one in. Nope. All right, so now it is a 3rd down and 5. Desmond Ritter wants to throw this football. That is incomplete. 4th and 9. And I think we're just going to take the fair catch call. But I'm just going to take the fair catch, and hopefully I can throw a much deeper pass. So it is now going to be I don't want to do play action, but I'm doing verticals. So he's going to step back to pass, and he's going to fire this one out to Mike Evans. So 3 touchdowns for Baker Mayfield today, and I think we're just going to throw the football. So now Devin White has been a pretty much a good receiver. So now I'm going to throw this one out to Lavonte David, who had the pick 6 earlier in this one. And yes, when I checked it when we were on break, it was listed as a 71-yard INT, but we get a reception here, and I think this is going to definitely conclude the game. 66-9 is the final here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. All right, 154.4 passer rating for Baker Mayfield, about 245 yards and 3 touchdowns. Desmond Ritter, he has 1 touchdown, 5 INTs on the day. But receiving-wise, Mac Hollins had a touchdown. Devin White had 2 touchdowns. Tristan Yannick had 1 for Tampa Bay. And defensively, Shaquille Barrett had 2 sacks. Arnold Ekipiti had 1.5. Taquan Graham had 1 sack. Vita Vea had 1 sack. Devin White, Joe Tyron Shorenka had 1 sack. Ryan Neal and Antoine Whitfield Jr. had sacks. But Jamil Dean had 2 interceptions. Carlton Davis, he had 1 INT. Byron Jones had an interception return for a touchdown. And Zion McCollum had 1 INT. He ended up handing that off technically to Lavonte David for a touchdown. So Shaq Barrett, Byron Jones, and Lavonte David all had defensive touchdowns in this one. There was a kickoff return for a TD for about 98 yards for Antoine Whitfield Jr. So all I have to say is thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next episode.